Can you guys believe it? It's the AFC and NFC championship games coming up this weekend. I'm so freaking excited. It's unbelievable. Oh, and one more thing. How about them Cowboys? I'm so happy. You don't even understand how happy I am. I hate those Cowboys fans. Hate them, hate them, hate them. So freaking arrogant, and they haven't won in 20 years. It's ridiculous. They haven't even made a championship game in 20 years, and they haven't made it this year either. Here are the picks for the AFC and NFC championship games. Hope you enjoy it. All right, the first game I'm going to go over is the AFC championship game. We got the New England Patriots hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is going to be a really good game in my opinion. I'm actually going to go over it pretty quickly because the next game I'm going to have a really long segment on the NFC championship game. It's going to be about 6 minutes, so hold on to your seats because I got a lot of analysis to go over in that game. This game, the reason why I'm going over it pretty quickly is because I think it's an easy game to pick. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, New England had a really bad game, even though they won by 18. They had a pretty freaking bad game against a bad Texans team, in my opinion. Good Texans defense. Very, very good Texans defense. But terrible Texans offense. So it was obvious the Patriots were going to win. And they played really poorly. Tom Brady played a terrible, terrible game for his standards and his worst playoff game probably ever. So you're obviously picking the Steelers, who ran up and down the field. Yes, they couldn't score a touchdown against Kansas City, but they went up and down the field. You said in the comments they were going to go up and down the field on your last video, how everyone, a lot of people, and I'll give you shout-outs actually to next week because I haven't had them prepared. But you know who I'm talking about. I had a lot of people come to me saying Kansas City's going to win because of the and I said no. The big three are going to be the reason why the Pittsburgh Steelers win, and that's the reason why they won is because of Big Ben, Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown. And Big Ben didn't even play that great. But they were the better team, and you saw that they were the better team. Yeah, they were going up and down the field. Yes, Kansas City had a chance to tie the game, and that holding penalty, which is controversial, was the reason why they really didn't get it. But it was holding, so give me a break. So you're obviously going to pick the Steelers? No, I'm picking the Patriots. I'm not overreacting to what happened in that last game with the Patriots, how Tom Brady did not play well. What's going to happen is LeGarrette Blount is going to run the ball a lot because the Steelers don't have a good run defense, and they're going to control the clock. The way you beat either of these teams is you keep Tom Brady off the field and you keep Big Ben off the field. The reason why New England doesn't let up a lot of points, yes, their defense is very good and disciplined because Bill Belichick is awesome at game planning against every team pretty much. I mean, that's why he has so many rings. But it's because also Tom Brady is good at holding the time of possession. He makes quick throws in the field of play, down the middle of the field to keep the ball, keep the clock moving. And also LeGarrette Blount is going to get run after run after run, and he's a bulldozer. And you also got White in the running back position, and you also got Deion Lewis, who's going to be two big parts, doing screen passes, doing quick runs, because LeGarrette Blount, it's a different change of pace with LeGarrette Blount in. Big, powerful runner. Is a little quick, but still, he's more of a power runner. And then you got White and you got Deion Lewis in the backfield who are just really quick and really fast and tiny runners. So it's going to be hard for Pittsburgh Steelers, and that's why I believe New England's going to win this game by the spread of -6. It's because you're going to keep Big Ben off the field more than you're going to keep Tom Brady. And whoever wins the time of possession in this game will win the game. It's not going to be turnovers that win this game, which it might be a factor, but the biggest factor is going to be time of possession. Watch the time of possession. Whoever has the most time of possession will be the winner at the end of the game. The game score will be 30-21. New England wins this game. All right, so the next game I'm going to go over, obviously, is the NFC Championship game. This game I am really excited to watch, really excited to just see what's going to happen because I think unlike the AFC Championship game, which I actually think is pretty clear, and I would bet New England to win that game straight up, not -6, because it is a little close to be -6, but straight up, do a big bet, you'll get a decent amount of money back. This game is impossible. It's ridiculous. It's going to be a really good, close game, in my opinion. If you look at it on paper, Aaron Rodgers, close game against Dallas. They had a huge lead, and they gave up. They gave it up, and obviously they won in the end. It was a great game. I was so happy, like I said in my intro, that Green Bay won and Dallas lost. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I have huge respect for Dak Prescott. Just go on another note. Dak Prescott now has totally got my respect. Do I think he's a great quarterback? No. He's done it for 1 year. Didn't even win the playoff game. Do I think he is a good quarterback? Yes. I did not say that before. I think he is a good quarterback who had a great performance and has had many great performances so far. You just got to do it on a consistent basis for years. I am definitely on the Dak bandwagon. He played great this game, had an unbelievable game. Dez did, Ezekiel did. I've always been a fan of Ezekiel Elliott, even though he was on Ohio State and I am a Michigan fan. But he is an unbelievable runner. Probably my second or third best running back in the league right now. But don't get me wrong, I don't hate the Dallas Cowboys players. I just hate Dallas Cowboys fans for obvious reasons. So just getting back to the game, Green Bay beat Dallas in a really good win, but the defense obviously showed some major holes. And you got Atlanta, who destroyed the Seahawks. And don't get too caught up in that, because Atlanta has a great offense, and the Seahawks were beaten up on defense. And to be honest, they haven't been the same since a few years ago, and we all knew that. And the Seahawks offense scored 20 points, and their offense has not been good all season. So Atlanta lets up a lot of points, and we all know that. So if you want to go on just who's the better team all around, Atlanta's the better team all around. Who's the hotter team? Green Bay. But if you want to go this logically, you pick the Atlanta Falcons to win this game. Atlanta Falcons have the best wide receiving core, better wide receiving core. Their quarterbacks, yes, I would probably go Aaron Rodgers over Matt Ryan, but Matt Ryan has had an unbelievable historic season this season. He played great against the Seahawks. So, I mean, it's not a push, but it's not as far of a difference as the wide receiving core, in my opinion, because I don't think Jordy Nelson's going to play. And even if he does, I would still pick the wide receiving core of the Atlanta Falcons with Julio Jones. And then you got the running backs. Obviously, I mean, Ty Montgomery was not 100%. You saw that in last game against Dallas. You have Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman. And even if Ty Montgomery was 100%, you still pick them two. Them two were probably the best duo running back core in the league, and Devontae Freeman is a top 10 running back this season. So he's been great, and he was great last game. He played unbelievable. I mean, you got the offensive lines, which are pretty even. I would probably go Packers' way. You got the defenses, which are pretty even. Maybe go a little bit Packers, but at the skill positions, there's a huge difference between Atlanta and the Packers, which is why you pick Atlanta to win this game. But I'm picking the Packers to win this game. If you go just by on paper, who's the better team? Dallas was the better team. The Giants were the better team. Atlanta's the better team. The Patriots are the better team, which they're probably going to face in the Super Bowl. I can't pick against Aaron Rodgers. You just can't do it. And there are people in my prognosticators group saying, get off his jock. The ESPN just overblows how good he is. I am telling you, he is that good, okay? And I know Atlanta has some great pass rushers. They showed it against Russell Wilson last game. I watched the entire game, I know. But the Packers' offensive line is so much better than Seattle's offensive line. Packers' offensive line is unbelievably underrated. And Aaron Rodgers, if Jordy Nelson plays, it's so simple. I think they win. Jordy Nelson and him just have that chemistry. I don't know if he's going to play. I don't think he's going to play. I think it was reported that he still has trouble breathing because of his rib injury. It's a serious injury. But I'm going to say I'm making this pick believing that he's not going to play. Devontae Adams, I think, will be fine. He'll be playing. Ty Montgomery should be closer to 100%. They're going to have to run the ball more this game than they did against Dallas, because you want to control the clock more in this game, because Atlanta can score fast. Now, the reason why I'm picking the Packers is obviously one reason, and like I said before, it's Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the hottest quarterback in the league. His wide receivers catch every ball pretty much he throws, and it's in the perfect spot almost every time. Aaron Rodgers, I just can't pick against the hottest quarterback in the league, a Hall of Fame quarterback, playing the best quarterback he has played in his career. Okay? He made mistakes against Dallas, but he made big plays when they had to be made. Don't get me wrong. There's only one or two ways this game is going to go. Aaron Rodgers is going to get the ball with no time left, with 2 minutes or less left, and he's going to win the game like he did against Dallas at the end of the game. Or Atlanta's going to completely blow them out. Those are the only two scenarios, in my opinion, this game's going to go. And when I say blow them out, they're going to win by 10 or more, and it's going to be a clear winner. So I'm picking Green Bay because I've seen Atlanta self-destruct. I've seen Matt Ryan self-destruct. And I like Matt Ryan. I really do. I think he's a B-plus tier quarterback. I really do. This season, he's been an A-plus. But in his career, he's been a B-plus tier quarterback. I can't. And I keep saying this, and this is a long analysis, but you can't pick against Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion. So I'm picking the Green Bay Packers to win with the spread because they are the underdogs, and you take Aaron Rodgers to win this game against Atlanta. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was a long video, and it was a long Green Bay Packers vs. Atlanta Falcons section. But at the end of the day, I am 8-0 straight up. I am either 7-1 or 8-0 against the spread. And we're going to see the New England Patriots and Tom Brady versus Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl. And it's going to be an unbelievable game. I hope I'm right. The one game I feel I could get wrong is the Green Bay game, but I just can't pick against the hot guy. And he is smoldering hot right now. It is ridiculous. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much. Please comment and subscribe below.